Hey guys!
Welcome back to the
Sunshine Hour!
In case this is your first time joining us, I'm Kristen.
And I'm Caroline.
Yeah, okay. So today we're gonna have a talk video.
Mm-hmm.
A little girl talk. And for the guys out there watching, you can join in too.
Yeah.
If you guys have any comments or things you want to add, let us know in the description box below. And don't forget to
like and subscribe.
Our topic today
is
love is not for everyone. Just kidding. Okay. So
just kidding.
What that really means is in today's generation, you see pictures on Instagram, Twitter,
Tumblr,
Facebook, of couples or like couple goals, relationship goals, whatever goals, right? And then there's also videos of people who are considered stereotypically ugly. It's a taboo term, whatever. But and they're like, oh, how come they're in a relationship but I'm still single? Insert cricketer.
That's not nice.
It's not nice, and it's also just, it wasn't a thought out comment.
Yeah.
Because
it doesn't really imply anything.
Yeah.
Like relevant. If that makes sense.
What does your perception of someone have to do with their relationship? Why do you feel that you are more entitled
to a relationship
than they are? Entitlement is another thing I'd love to talk about, but
we'll say that for
another day. So yeah, this just really bothers me. It's just, I don't get why people post pictures like that,
Yeah.
Like, don't forget, you're ugly. Like, everyone is ugly to
somebody.
How do you feel, Caroline? How do you feel about this?
I feel like, especially since we're in college and, we're not in high school anymore. We're not back in the city. We're dorming. So we left the bubble and we see just so much more now. And I think that when it comes to relationships, a lot of people are always thinking about looks. It's always appearance first. And that's not fair. There are so many relationships out there where it's mainly focused or was primarily focused on a personality, and then came the looks, and then came everything else. Just because, they're not cute, so I'm not gonna talk to them or date them. That's not necessarily true. Like, they could be an amazing person, but you're not giving them a chance just based off of appearance, and that's not fair. So just because you feel like you're prettier than somebody else doesn't mean that, I'm prettier, so I should have a relationship and not them. Like, it doesn't work that way. Maybe it's just that it was a time in their life where it kind of sort of happened, and it just hasn't happened to you yet. It's not based off of, I'm prettier, so it's going to happen to me first, if that makes any sense.
I agree. I think, well, okay. So the term, don't judge a book by its cover. You shouldn't. But then I also say that our prejudgments are important. Because, honestly, in a relationship, if you're like, someone's cute, then you're going to be like, okay, I want to get to know them now. But
it does play a role.
Yeah, it does play a role. But it's not impossible to find someone that has a good personality. But if you just saw them on the street, you wouldn't think they're cute. Because for me, I feel that if someone's personality is great, they just become cuter.
Yeah, they just become that much more attractive.
Exactly. And then if their personality is bad, then they just
it's just like
so ugly.
And it's just like, damn, So it does play a part. Like, don't get me wrong. Realistically, appearance does matter in a way, because we're like, he's cute. So based off of that, you're gonna want to initiate something. But it's like, don't just initiate it based off of that. There are also other factors and reasons why relationships last a long time. If it just lasted on appearance, we wouldn't have marriages. We wouldn't have all of these things. It comes with a personality. It comes with your morals. It comes with who you are as a person. And that's what makes a relationship grow and last a long time. Not just the appearance. It's a good factor, but it's not the main thing.
So I think that what I want you guys to take from this is that we shouldn't judge people like that, or we shouldn't put them in a box they're not cute or they're not pretty, how do they have a relationship? You know, everyone is attracted to someone for some reason.
Yeah.
Everyone deserves to find love.
Yeah,
I think
of
love is
course.
a beautiful thing that everyone deserves to have, you know, and it brings a certain happiness that you don't really get from somewhere else. It's just sort of, it's jealousy. To be honest.
It is.
It's jealousy.
It is jealousy.
When you say, oh, how do they have a relationship and I don't? I think if you ever get to that point where you're saying things like that, you need to just reevaluate yourself and just say, okay, why do I want a relationship? Do I want one because everyone else has one?
That's important.
Or because
exactly.
it's a societal norm, or because people tell me you should want one when you're ready, when you have something to bring to the table. Because then if you get into a relationship based off of looks or him taking you out or her buying things for you,
or just because your friends have one, that's not gonna work out.
And then it's just built off of material things and it has no substance, so then it's just that easier to crumble apart, fall apart, and it's just a waste of your time, you know. Whatever you do, you want to be able to grow from it. You don't want to just do things just to waste time. You know, time is so valuable, and I think that we need to be careful how we spend our time, you know, things we're doing. I think it's important everyone spends time on themselves, focusing on what they want out of their lives, you know, what they want from people in their lives. Yeah. And I think those are just things that are really important. Like, you know, nowadays thinking about relationships and, you know, we're going into cuffing season or whatever. It's getting cold. I know.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It's just, it's difficult when cuffing season comes around and it's like everyone's getting into a relationship and you're like, oh my gosh, I wish I had somebody to talk to. And it's like, okay, obviously we all feel that way at some point, but that's not a reason why you should get into a relationship, because one, you're gonna end up hurting the other person, and two, most importantly, you're gonna hurt yourself. And it's like, you're gonna look back at it and be like, I shouldn't have done that. I wasted my time, and I potentially could have ruined a good friendship. Instead of having a relationship, it could have been a beautiful friendship. And even from that friendship that you could have had an even better relationship. Don't just run into it because it's like, oh, everybody's doing it, so I want to do it too. No, you're your own person. You're different. If it happened for them, great. And it worked out, great. It doesn't necessarily mean it will work out for you. I could be wrong. Sometimes it does. Like, I believe that love can it can come at the most obscure time. Like, it can happen just like when you feel at your worst and it just brings you up again. Like, I do believe in that, but then I just feel like when it comes time like fall and winter, I don't think it's necessarily a good idea when it's like, oh, all my friends are in a relationship, boom, I'm gonna talk to somebody. No, you shouldn't do that, especially if you feel like you're not ready and you're just doing it because everybody else is doing that. Especially, you should not do.
Yes. So I think that's all for today. Just remember that love is for everyone. Like, don't judge someone by how they look or judge someone's relationship. The relationship could look great, pictures via social media, and it's really not. It has no substance. So, you know, just focus on you. Do you.
Yeah.
Okay?
And if it comes, it comes. And congratulations. But if it doesn't, it will come.
Exactly.
You know, sometimes we just have to
be your own
wait.
boo this cuffing season.
Facts. Promoting that. Be your own boo.
Okay, guys. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week on
the Sunshine Hour. Bye, guys.